Hey guys, I am Foxtrot Delta, and welcome back to some more Star Trek Legacy using both the Ultimate Universe Mod 2.2 and the 11 mod. And one of you wanted to see the Ambassador class heavy cruiser go up against a fleet of Romulan vessels. Those ships being a Romulan Katinga, a Romulan Raptor, a Romulan Winged Defender, and a Romulan White Wing. So this is just a fleet of earlier Romulan vessels, no D'Derdix class warbirds, but still a pretty formidable assemblage of vessels, hopefully, I think. It should be a lot of fun. So it's a 4-to-1 battle. I have the USS Zhukov here, and I have not refitted it at all. Let's see how it performs. Now, I should let you know, like I always do, that the AI tends to not be that powerful, so I think that the Zhukov will be able to defeat the 4 Romulan vessels, but we will see for ourselves in a few minutes whether or not that is true. The Ambassador class is actually one of my more favorite next generation era vessels, the only problem being that when I use it in large battles, the game lags. I'm not sure why, but it does. And so that is why you rarely see me using it in large fleet battles, but in small skirmishes like these, I don't see it being a problem.
Their shields are gone.
Alright, that's a lot of torpedoes coming my way. Fortunately, they've wasted all of them. Because most of them, the majority of them, did not hit me. And my shields were still relatively reinforced at that point. So I'm targeting the Wing Defender right now, the Pola. For some reason Picard is on board. I'm okay with that. We've taken damage to the secondary hull. I'm not sure why, but there goes the Wing Defender. It has been destroyed. No real major damage other than that superficial wound, I guess you could say, on the hull. Let's target the Raptor next. This reminds me of sort of a mini D'Derdix class. But its shields definitely are a lot weaker, that's for sure.
Their forward shield is destroyed.
Yes, I definitely see the Zhukov winning this engagement. There's no doubt in my mind. Actually, there is some scarring on the hull plating on the port side of the vessel from the impact on starboard. That's pretty cool.
There is no escape for you.
One more torpedo should finish them off. If not one, then two. But I think one should do it. Let's see. Come on. Of course, that one isn't actually hitting it, it's just going around it. Oh, it did hit, and that one took care of them. Next target, let's hit the Katinga. The Matenius. Wow, almost one hit took out their shields. Ooh, they cloaked for a second, I believe. Either that or the Nebula obscured them. Let's take out their shields with one more hit. There we go.
Their forward shield is destroyed.
Also, their rear shields are destroyed, and all their other shields. Yeah, in this game, the shields are one unit. Whereas in the shows and the movies, they say, oh, we lost port shielding, or our dorsal and ventral shielding is down. So they have separate emitters for different sections. But here, it's just one solid surface.
Their computers are offline.
But takes damage evenly.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched.
I am not the one who is outmatched. I think there's plenty of evidence pointing to that. There we go. Target destroyed. Let's target the White Wing.
Shields are gone.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched.
One last hit should do it. I think they lost their starboard engine pod. Well, I guess you could still call it a nacelle. Torpedoes are away, and the Romulans are destroyed. Now, while that was a lot of fun, I think we all expected that would be the outcome from the beginning of the match. So I think I should try to make this a little bit more difficult. I will double the size of the enemy fleet, and then we will see just, well, if this Ambassador-class starship can handle that type of punishment. So I will return very shortly due to the magic of editing. I can do it instantaneously. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. We have the USS Ambassador this time, not the Zhukov, and there are now 2 Romulan Katingas, 2 Romulan Raptors, 2 Winged Defenders, and 2 Romulan White Wing Destroyers, or whatever they're called, on the enemy's side. And now we will find out if this Ambassador class can withstand it. I am not sure. It handled 4 relatively easily, but 8 just might be too much. But that's why this game is so much fun. Now, the Ambassador class, I've mentioned this, I believe, every single time that I've shown this vessel, and, I mean, that hasn't been that often. But it reminds me of a mix between the Constitution class refit and a little bit of the Excelsior class, because look at the way that neck on this thing looks. Look at the patterns. It looks very reminiscent. You can't really see it here, but in some versions it looks very reminiscent of the Excelsior class neck with the striations going from the bow to the stern. Here I don't believe it has it on this model, so I could be mistaken, but I could have sworn I saw it on some versions. But it does look a lot like the Constitution class. And now that I'm looking at it more, it really is the logical predecessor to the Galaxy class, and of course that's why it was made for, I believe, yesterday's Enterprise in the Next Generation, where they come across the Enterprise C, and basically they have to save the entire Federation.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
It's a good episode. Anyway, back to this battle, not the one in that show. We have taken some somewhat major damage to both nacelles. The primary hull has some burn marks from disruptors and, well, actually probably torpedoes. And the systems are not okie dokie. We have to warp now. Full power to the shields.
All power to the shields.
Those torpedoes are locked on, and they're chasing me, and they're faster than I am. And we're about to hit the edge of the map. Maybe they'll pass right by me. Okay, that buys me some time, but their acceleration is pretty extreme, so... Okay, our shields did go up in time, so we should not take damage, and indeed, we did not take damage. So let's try to... Oh, wow. Let's try to return the favor, I guess. Let's target their weakest ships and take them out first. Wing Defender, there it is. Power to all systems. Here we go. Almost took out their shields. Their shields are gone.
Shields are gone.
See, look at that. There's an echo in here. Alright, torpedoes are away. All 4 of them from the nose.
Their life support system.
Their hull is at about 50%, 45% now.
Their weapons are
At about 1/3 health. I think we'll destroy them. Well, actually, I know that we'll destroy them. I don't know about the rest of the enemy ships, but this guy, he is doomed. There's no escape for you, as the Romulans like to say. Come on, one more torpedo should do it. If I break the lock on him by warping away or escaping, my torpedo will do no damage. I'm not sure why. It's a glitch in the game. Okay, the next Wing Defender is hot on my tail. They have no shield, so I must have shot them before. Okay, let's not fly right into that explosion. That would be detrimental to our cause and our health. That's a lot of Romulan torpedoes I'm hearing being launched from the White Wings. Okay, we've lost the starboard nacelle. Shields are down major damage. Everything is fine. It's okay.
Phasers online.
We have phasers. That's the important part. And those are gonna hit us in the port nacelle.
The Praetor demands your
Are we gonna
destruction.
lose it? I hope not. We kind of need that. Okay, the nacelle is intact. More disruptor fire. Actually, the disruptor fire faded. Look at that, it does have a limited range. Okay, I was not sure. There's the winged defender, the Tovark. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Captain, warp speed ahead.
There is more. There are a lot of ships. I've only destroyed one of them. You know, I thought I actually accomplished something before, but actually I did not. I keep on thinking that star down there is a Romulan torpedo about to hit me, that little orange dot. Okay, shields and weapons are not doing well. The hull is not... Everything's not doing well, actually. Full power to the engines.
Auxiliary power to the engines.
There we go. Auxiliary power. That is what we need. Is it enough? Let's see, we are increasing speed. Slowly.
I'm gonna try to realign the warp core to bring the engines back up.
Okay. Not enough. We should just warp away. Actually, this map is, well, for our purposes, it's darn near infinitely large. So we can just warp away for days. But I'm not here to do that. I'm here to win. Now, this really is the no-win scenario that I think reflects really well on the way the battle probably went in the show between the Enterprise C and the 4 Romulan warbirds, which, again, are not what we see here, probably. They probably had more bulky, terrifying ships, and there were only 4 of them instead of 8. But I feel like this is the sort of overpowering, well, firepower that they encountered. Alright, our shields are, well, they're not back up yet, but they're getting there. They're closing. They're almost within weapons range again. Well, maybe not. Maybe not almost within range, but they're getting dangerously close. Too close for my comfort, anyway. Yeah, this time the battle is not going nearly as well. But she's a tough ship. We have the Romulans at our backs.
Full power to engines.
Now we're getting more speed. Still not as much speed as we would if the engines were repaired. And actually, I don't believe they're going to be repaired anymore, because I think once we lose an SL, they're stuck at half eternally. Come on.
Full power to engines.
Also, if we weren't repairing all of our systems, I think we could really get this thing going fast. Hold on, let me just test that theory. Yeah, see, look at that.
Auxiliary power to the engine.
Nope, 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 come on.
I'm gonna try to realign the warp core to bring the engines back up.
I want that 170.
Full power to engines.
Okay, let's repair the hull, weapons, and shields. Sensors are not that critical. You can see that, well, they're clearly within sensor range. Actually, they're almost on top of me, which is bad. They're actually in range of some next-generation vessels' weapons. So, yeah, and actually, if this was like a Romulan Diderics warbird, they would be within weapons range. And I will probably be within their weapons range in the next 10 seconds, so I will warp again. I'm not hiding, I'm just strategically retreating in the opposite direction from where they are. Or not retreating. I'm strategically repositioning. Yes. That is what I'm doing. Weapons are almost back up. Weapons and shields are a priority. The hull, it's more trouble than it's worth to repair. Takes too much time. I'm not going to wait around 15-20 minutes for my hull to go back to 100. That's just wasting time. Okay, I think I'm going to run away. I don't trust the shield strength when we're still repairing, and I don't think we're ready for battle quite yet. Okay, those went right through us and bounced off the shields. I realize that, okay? You don't have to tell me. They just taught me. It's ridiculous. Are we within communications range, actually? Can I send a hail? No, I did not think so. That was silly of me. Come on, weapons. You can do it.
I'm gonna try to realign the warp core to bring the engines back up.
You do that, Jordy. Why are you on board? Okay, shields and weapons are online and at full fighting capacity. Let's power between weapons and shields. I think. Let's see. I think that's a pretty good mix. Are we? We are in weapons range. Okay. Let's shoot them while we're running away from them. It'll
Their
take
forward shield
time
is
for them to catch up
destroyed.
to us. Their shields have been destroyed. Look at how quickly our weapons are regenerating. That's bad. We have incoming disruptor fire. That stuff damages shields.
Your destruction.
That stuff's dangerous. So at shorter ranges, I don't think they like to use their disruptors as much. So I'm going to close in on them. I'm going to try to finish them off with a torpedo salvo of, I don't know, 3 torpedoes? Or 1. I guess 3 was not going to be the number today. Incoming white wings.
Phasers online.
The Romulans have power in their weapons.
I realize they... Okay, I'm still repairing the hull. Let's not do that. There are the Raptors. We do not have warp capabilities at this time.
Shields are gone.
Now we do.
I'll need everything you have. Warp speed.
Those are torpedoes. Oh, geez. You can see they're actually doing damage, too. They were in weapons range before I was. Okay.
Their shields are gone.
Let's do some damage. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll do some damage. Alright, torpedoes are launching.
Their computers
Let's warp.
are offline.
Hi, Captain. Warp speed ahead.
I just lost warp capabilities. Okay.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Alright. Everyone, please proceed to the exit doors on your right or left, depending upon where you're standing. Those escape pods may come in handy right about now. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Radiation is reaching.
That was not entirely anticipated by me. Oh, look at that. We took out one of them with our explosion. That was planned. Something exploded. Yep, we destroyed something there with our own explosion from our vessel being destroyed. That battle took just under 11 minutes. We lost the Ambassador class, and actually I thought that I would have done better there. I really thought that I would have been able to destroy more ships, but I only got the White Wings. Or not White Wings, I only got the Wing Defenders with my weapons, and I believe that was a White Wing that was destroyed by my explosion, but the game was glitching out, so you couldn't actually see what ship it was. So that's how that went. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you guys did, well then please be sure to leave the video a like. And if you are not subscribed and you want to see more, well then please subscribe, because there is always more Star Trek Legacy on this channel. If for whatever reason, however, you guys did not enjoy the video, I do apologize deeply for that. And I ask that you leave a comment in the comment section. And please, tell me, let me know what it is that I can do to improve the next videos that I produce, so that hopefully you guys will be able to find some entertainment in watching them, because that is always, always my goal. If you want to see any specific type of ship or battle scenario, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section with regards to that, and I will read through all of your various suggestions and ideas, and I will do what I can. I will do my best to use your recommendations in my future videos. So as always, I am Foxtrot Delta. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you next time.